So on Omsi editor you add splines, which are the roads. Obviously I've used a few different ones here, but just to make the paving work. As I'll show you here, the different splines. This one here I've got is the str underscore, which is that line just there. I don't know if you can see it, I'll show you on this one. That line just to there. So what you can do, what was it there? Yeah, that one, it's just different splines. So what I'll do is I'll just go to a plain bit of road and I'll show you a few different ones. The sizes, as you can see, this one here is the str2 spur, which is two bits of road. So 1, 2, 1, 2, as you can see. Obviously if you choose more, you're going to have more bits of road, like more lanes, such as, I'll show you a couple. So such as these ones here, if it works. So you've got 7 spur, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how that one would work, but that's more like a motorway. Also, don't see what the difference is. What's it then? Yeah, also it has a bit more paving, so obviously if you really wanted to, you could have a dual carriageway or a motorway, whatever. I'll show you the others. We've got smaller roads. So this is a 4-meter bridge, 1 lane. So what you can do is you can connect that up to that there. All you have to be careful of when using spleens is that you check that there's no errors. So as you can see, that's where I've disconnected it. Obviously there's going to be an error at the end, because that's where I've disconnected it to. So that's a one spur, so that's 1 lane. So we'll have another look, show you some more. All of these here are in Marcel's folder on the spleens area. So stuff like, these are the ones I like to use, so you can use tunnels. There's a few different ones here. Obviously you've got one-way, pedestrians, no pedestrians. So basically if it says no ped, it will have no people walking on it. So obviously in the tunnel you won't get any pedestrians. This one here has 1 pedestrian side road there, as you can see, 1 ped right there. So there is what you need to look at. These obviously you want to connect the same size. So obviously with this one you can't mess about with it. You can almost, let's have a look if this works. And there you go, there's an error now. Because what that is because if you look at all the ones you use, if I can find it, what is it? Yeah. So I used that one there, the first one. Let's see if this one's the same. So we'll delete that and we'll add a different one in. Obviously normally most people say yeah, you have to do it the same way, but there you go, there's no error now, so you can continue that as much as you want. Obviously different spleens have different sizes, so if I wanted to, I could go back to an 8 meter. If I can find the one I used. Yep, so you can have that. Stuff like this will work. As you can see, no errors at all. All you've got to be careful of is when you're looking at these, always make sure you check them. So at the moment I'm using traffic rules. You can click on tracks and tips, but I wouldn't suggest that. I'd always go for something that you know. So obviously if you click it, you'll put a speed limit of 30 miles an hour. But all you're doing is you just got to make sure everything's right. So obviously you want the road still coming towards it. Now here's a little feature that I thought I'd show you just in my map. I don't know if anyone else has done it. Instead of having the road always having paving, I've decided to take the paving away from following the road around, because I chose one without pedestrian like paving. So this one here just goes straight over the bridge. I've used the invis line, spleen shall I say, and I've made it connect to the fire station. All of these, oh sugar, I found an error. So what I've done here is I've got to make sure this object is always connected. If I can select it, there you go. What is it doing? Yeah, as you can see, all you got to do is be really careful about what objects you do choose, because errors obviously loves to hide stuff from you. Okay, now I'm having problems with my editor, but yeah, obviously will mess about. Guaranteed at some point you will have to do several things every time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this. Hopefully, what I'll do is I'll change it to and there you go, the error's fixed. All I've done was delete all my splines and just reconnected them up again. So okay.
Where's job taking
See you in a bit. So now what I'm doing is looking at ways to, so I'll put that clicked in like that, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that and grab it. So by pressing G I've grabbed it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on from where I was before. So connect this to that, complete to if it works. It doesn't always work. Oh, and there you go. So I've basically just redone that area there due to the errors, but you just be careful. All these spleens that I've used are all in Marcel's. Some of them, obviously there's a lot of spleens, so you can go up, you can look in like modern streets, simple streets, there's a few different ones, but not really any that you really need, to be honest with you. So that's the one I've been using. This one here, one I've just loaded, is in add-on simple streets, and there's the name of it. Alright, well, if you have any questions, feel free to message me and I'll do another tutorial in the next couple of days regarding any more spleens. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a brief tour of my map in progress. All these here makes it look as if the people are actually walking around the little shopping area. Got parked cars on the foyer sort of thing to make it look as if it's a parking area. Speed bumps. This is the area that we were just looking at. I showed you the bridge, but this is how much detail people do put in. Obviously I want people to slow down as they approach the traffic lights, so double set of speed bumps. Also bus stop sign, road markings, bus stop, roads. This is going to be used here. We've obviously got more bus stops there, more speed bumps, and obviously look left, look left, look left. All these road signs, markings, whatever you want to call them. Obviously here it's just trying to mess about with it, trying to get used to the editor. Areas like this you can have, I'll have trees, I'll have buildings, more buildings than that. You see a Tony A object, AussieX.org, and that's about it really. Corner shop, petrol station. Now here's one feature that I hadn't seen in any maps, so I thought I'd add it. An actual cemetery. People will walk around it. Obviously there might be a bit of traffic due to this area here, but other than that it will add a bit more realism to it. Obviously a full car park outside it as well, to make it look as if there's a funeral. Anyways guys, I thought I'd just share that with you. Any questions, just message me on playglobe.net, or just send me a message through the actual YouTube itself. Anyways guys, I hope this tutorial helped. Any more problems, just give me a message.